Yes, a very good evening to all of you. A very good evening to all of you. Am I audible and visible over there? A few people are already there, so they can tell me whether I'm audible and visible absolutely properly there. Yes. I'm able to recognize few names. I think Gokul is there. Suryansh was there. Pinisheti was already there. Maybe Teja, you have changed the name, kya? Madhu is there. Yeah. Mahi fashion designers, Pranati, Few names I am able to remember, Joel also. Hanisha, Venkat, Mahesh, yeah, I hear. I hope all of you are doing good there. Are we studying also or not? Or is just like that 2 hours in the evening, that is more than sufficient? Are we revising anything? Yes, we are. Good. That's good to know. Okay. And how many of you practiced whatever I have told you to do yesterday? I asked you to, kind of write down the name of the elements, their symbol, and also basically the name of them. Okay, Purandar, not an issue, but if you have joined today, you can refer to the earlier videos because I cannot repeat the same thing here. Few session, I think we have already taken, I have taken 3 sessions. So you can always go and these videos will be available on the YouTube. You can watch. Yeah, you people did that. Okay. So as you know, the first few minutes of my lecture will always be a kind of quick revision so that I come to know that you people are really studying or not. Okay. Now, when it comes to basically, I'm going to ask you the element, you have to tell me the symbol there. Okay. Now, if I say that, what is the symbol of hafnium? What is the symbol of hafnium? Hafnium. 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 HF. Very good. Can you tell me the element which comes before hafnium? Can you tell me the element which is just present before hafnium? Just before hafnium. Correct. Lanthanum. Can you tell me the symbol of osmium? Can you tell me the symbol of osmium? Osmium. Osmium, beta. I think who was there? Sashi, you have written it wrong. Osmium is OS. Now I will write down the symbol of one element. You have to tell me which element is this. I have written the symbol of one element. You will tell me what is the name of it. No, beta, this is not second year classes. I am teaching the very fundamental of the periodic table. This is for 10th students who are moving on to 11th class. Iridium. Very good. Tell me the symbol of an element whose Latin name is hydrogyrum. Tell me the symbol of the element whose Latin name is hydrogyrum. Yeah, Teja was, I think, who was there? Hanisha was there to be first there. Very good. Hg. Okay. Then I am writing one more element. You tell me the name of, the Latin name of this element. I have written one element. You tell me the Latin name of this element. Teju and Pranati, it's not that IUPAC name, beta. I want the Latin name of it from where the symbol is derived. Yeah, many of you are writing it correctly. That is aurum. Okay. Can you tell me which element is this, by the way? DS. No, Sanjana, it will not be there, beta. Sunday classes will not be there. Hanisha has written it correctly. Derm statium, only thing is spelling is a little bit wrong there. Derm statium. And a D is silent. Derm statium. D is silent over there. Okay. Mahesh, it should be better. You'll be like it mostly it should be. Generally, after gift classes every Sunday, generally examination will be there. It is there. Whatever is the information, it will be communicated to you before time, well before time. So do not worry about it. If you are listening to the classes properly, then you need not worry. Whatever we are teaching, from that only we'll be asking you. Okay. See, someone is saying, ma'am, I do not know periodic table. For that reason only, beta, I'm telling you, this is my 4th lecture on the periodic table. And it will be like injustice for those who are attending my lecture from the first class. So it's my humble request that you can visit the first 3 lectures of this topic and you can very well easily follow. Do not worry about it. Okay? Okay, then I'm going to ask you one more element here. Whose symbol is this? Mahesh, bio will also be there, beta. Do not worry. Do not worry. Examination, I am not saying that it will be exactly there, but generally it is the pattern. Whatever is there, you need not worry about it. Management will give you proper information. So do not panic over there. Okay. Now the thing is, out of these 2 elements, which is based upon the name of a particular place, out of Rutherfordium and Darmstadtium, which one is based upon the name of a place here? Good. Okay. Can you tell me the symbol of the element Seaborgium? Seaborgium. Can you write down the symbol of the element Seaborgium? Yeah, Hanisha is very, very quick there. Shravani also there. Madhu. Someone is asking, periodic table is useful for all the chapters. Periodic table is a fundamental of your chemistry, Vita. It will always be helpful to you. And especially in block chemistry. Seaborgium is Sg. Is this symbol based upon, or the name based upon, a scientist or a place? Seaborgium. No, not a place, Vita. A scientist. Swapna is correct, not a place. Okay. Now, I have written the symbol of an element. You tell me the name of this element. This element I have written. Swapna is correct there. Metnerium. Now, this metnerium is based upon the scientist or a particular place. Metnerium, scientist or particular place. No, beta, I told you that there was a female physicist, right? Metner. It's not based upon place, it's based upon the scientist. Okay. Can you tell me the symbol of the element hassium? Can you tell me symbol of the element hassium? Teja, I think Hanisha was always first, na? Very good. It is HS. Now, tell me the symbol of an element which is behind the name of which is based upon the name of a scientist who has given a very famous atomic model actually. There are 2 of the scientists there. But the name starts like, there are 2 scientists there who have given you atomic models. So correct. That is borium. Very good. Tell me the name of the element which is based upon the name of a scientist which is based upon the name of a scientist who actually told that basically in atom there is nucleus, and he has performed a very famous experiment also. In that, a very costly metal will be used in the experiment. Everybody guessed it correctly. Very good. That is rutherfordium, right? He has taken thin sheet of gold, and a very precious metal was taken. Okay. Now there is one more element here whose name is based upon one of the astronomer who said that Earth revolves around the sun. A famous astronomer who said the Earth revolves around the sun in certain orbits. Yeah, people guessed it correctly. Hanisha is there, wonderful. Likita, Meghna, Swapna, just one you're wrong there, beta. Padma, Mahi, Nimisha. Nimisha, you have written symbol wrong. I hope that it is, kind of some typing mistake there. So Copernicium, right? Good to see that, kind of a tough names also you people have, kind of memorized. It's good. Okay, now few more let me ask you. These are all, kind of just asking you whether you have memorized or not, with how much concentration you have listened to my lecture yesterday. Okay. Now, if I ask you symbol of element rhenium, symbol of the element rhenium. Pinisheti, you are wrong there, beta. Rhenium. Somebody are writing about rhodium. Rhenium is Re. Rhenium, Re. Now here itself I'll ask you, yesterday also I have paid, I have asked you to pay attention. Ruthenium, rhodium, rhenium, right? Ruthenium, what will be the symbol there? Ruthenium. What is the symbol for ruthenium? Tell me. Ruthenium, beta. No, Tenali, no. Anisha is correct. Kartika. Vijay is also correct. So you are having Ru. Rhodium. 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 Symbol of rhodium. Correct. Absolutely correct. Very good. So do not get confused, beta. Yesterday also I told you. Okay? And here itself going in the series, I'll ask you. Radon. Tell me the symbol of radon. Tell me the symbol of radon. Very good. Tell me the symbol of radium. Tell me the symbol of radium. Radium. Ra. Very good. Done here? Now let us go for today's session here. This was just a quick revision of whatever we have learned in the previous class. Okay. Now the thing is, we were, I think, doing the D block vertically. So the first three, I think we have done 3, 4, 5. So you are just going to tell me 3, 4, 5, what was the mnemonic there? Okay. Tell me the elements in the group 3. This also assume that this is, I'm not going to write down the entire mnemonic, just tell me the elements there. Group 3, what was the element? I told you that once you crack NEET examination, you always have, kind of certain kind of bet, or else, kind of wish that if I complete this, then you please do this for me. Yeah, correct. Scooter, Yamaha, latest AC. Remember? Good. Then, group 4, what we have written? Group 4 elements. Group 4 elements. T zara half Rutherford. Teju is the first one to write down there. T zara half Rutherford. Group 5. Group 5. What did we write down? Very noble Tata in Dubai. Very good. Very noble Tata in Dubai. Okay? DB is symbol of which element, by the way? DB is symbol of which element? Db is symbol of which element? Dubnium. Dubnium is based upon name of a scientist or a place. Dubnium is based upon name of a scientist or a place. Place, very good. Okay. Now we'll continue from here. So group 6 I am going to write down. Now tell me the elements here, all of you. As we have already learned about the name, you tell me. Cr stands for? Cr stands for which element? Cr stands for chromium. Very good. Mo stands for? Mo. Mo is for? What is that, Sanjana beta? I didn't understand that symbol, na? Kindly write. Mo is for molybdenum. W is for? W is for tungsten. Here itself I'll ask you, why the symbol W? What is the Latin name of tungsten? What is the Latin name of tungsten? Wolfram. Very good. And Sg is for? Sg is for seaborgium. So we are going to write down here the elements as usual. We were writing here chromium, then molybdenum, then you are having wolfram, wolfram name. It is tungsten, and then you are having here seaborgium. Now the mnemonic for this is, suppose you are a cop, okay, and there is a criminal who escaped jail, okay, and definitely criminals will definitely have guns with them, right? They will have all the means there. So the thing is, when this criminal escaped, you basically, kind of sent notice to people that if you come across a person who is, kind of on the run and having a shotgun with him, then please, kind of look out for that person and inform us. So the thing is here, criminal was most wanted with shotgun, okay? So here, criminal most wanted with shotgun. With is only to complete the statement here. And please write it down, beta. Otherwise, in the last few people are saying, ma'am, you are being fast, which I do not want to be. I'm giving you sufficient time here to note it down. In case anybody is having any trouble understanding, please feel free to ask the doubt there, right? I will be more happy to see your doubt and answer your doubts. Are we done writing here? Done. I think few people who are regular in my batch, they are done writing there. Okay. Then we'll go for group 7 element here. Okay. Now, for this, you tell me the name of the elements here. Everyone, quickly, you can tell me the name. Mn stands for, now I've already taught you all those things, so it should be very quick answer. Mn for manganese, not magnesium, beta. Magnesium will be Mg, okay? Tc is for technetium. Tc is for technetium, right? Re is for rhenium. Very good. Rushil was there to answer first. Okay. BH is for BH is for borium. Very good. So I'm going to write down here, this is manganese. Then you are having here technetium. Then you are having here rhenium. And then you are having here borium. Now, mnemonic for this is again a very small story here, right? Lakshmikant, I think this is your first lecture, beta. I've already told how many groups and how many periods. 18 groups and 7 periods are there. Now, the thing is here, just listen carefully. Suppose you happen to be a friend of Bohr, right? One of your friend. who is, kind of more like, you can think that your friend's name is Bohr itself, and he is also research oriented, but he comes from a humble background. Okay, money is the issue there. So he's one day sitting there and, kind of little bit depressed. You ask your friend what happened, right? So he said, yeah, I want to do research, but I'm not able to do, because, I'm not getting some kind of grant or anything from any college or universities which can fund my research there. So you, as a good friend, what do you say? Do not worry, Bohr. Money will take care of research and I'll do that for you, right? So the thing is here, this one, money, TC means take care, na? Take care. Of is in the bracket. Money takes care of research. Money takes care of research, Bohr. Write it down. Lakshmikant, do not spam there by typing the same question. Already you are attending the lecture for the very first time. Kindly refer to the videos which was given earlier. Nikhil, for you also the same answer, beta. Refer to the videos earlier. Very first video, you will get that. I cannot keep on repeating the same thing. It will be injustice to the part of the people who are being regular and little bit sitting with full concentration in my class. Are we done here? Finished? Anybody is yet to write down? Let me know. Are we done? Yes, good. Now let us go for group 8. The elements I am writing here. Now what are the symbol of the elements here? Tell me. Fe stands for iron. Then you are having, Hanisha is smart enough writing all the elements together. Ru is for ruthenium, Os is for osmium, and Hs is for hassium. So I'm writing here iron. This is ruthenium. Then you are having here osmium, and this is here hassium. Now for this, there is a small story which I will tell you, which is basically like this. Suppose you and your younger sibling, right? You happen to go on a walk and you come across a bridge, right, on which you are walking. Now the thing is, you are aware, because you are studying in higher class, you know what is rusting, what is corrosion. But your younger sibling is like, who is just in second or third standard, they do not know about, kind of rusting or corrosion there. So the thing is, they're excited to see something, brownish there on that bridge. So you say this is like corrosion, or as, kind of air or moisture has eaten away some part of the metal, and the process is known as rusting. So the younger sibling becomes very excited, that's very awesome phenomena. You say, what's there in it? It's a historical fact. Just because you are elder, you are able to comment that. But the curiosity and the excitement at the level of the younger sibling will be altogether different. Okay, so that's what here iron rust, that younger sibling is saying, and that is an awesome phenomena. But you say what it is? It is a historical fact. Okay, because you have studied about it, and that's why you are saying that it is historical. But imagine the situation of that person who is watching it for the very first time, right? So we can write down here iron rust. That is awesome. And I'm purposely writing the wrong spelling of awesome so that the symbol is correct there. This is actually awesome spelling. I'm writing your WhatsApp language which you'll be writing now. Never writing the correct spelling. And this one is that is history, or it is historical fact. Able to understand here what I have written? Kindly write it down. Yes, Pranati, even moisture CO2 is also there. You'll read about all those mechanisms. Do not worry about it. Everything is included in the chemistry of 12th, 11th and 12th. Are we done writing here with everyone? Okay, good. Now let us go for group 9. As usual, tell me the name of the elements here. CO stands for? This time Swapna has done like Anisha, na? Cobalt, rhodium, RH for rhodium, IR is for iridium, and MT is for meitnerium. Na? And I really appreciate your typing speed there. Na? 4 elements you could type very quickly, very good. So the thing is, it is here cobalt, rhodium, iridium, then you are having here meitnerium. Now the mnemonic here is, all of you know courier. Courier. Do you know about it or not? Nowadays, so it is very common. You send courier here and there. Amazon is making your courier reach here and there. We know about that, right? So we are just spelling that courier. This is courier. Wrongly spelled. As such, it is courier. Actual spelling. But you are pronouncing it as courier. And normally, you know that if at all you book any courier, normally it goes by, kind of flights will be there, metros will be there. There are different modes of transport which can take your courier from one place to another. So your courier is arriving in metro because meitnerium is there. Able to understand? Courier. Do you understand what I've written? Courier. Wrong spelling of courier actually. Do you understand mnemonic here? So your courier you have sent in metro. Because meitnerium and metro, similar, right? MT. Are we able to follow this? Tell me first here. Did we understand this mnemonic here, everyone? And make a note of it also. Whatever I'm telling you, please make a note of it also. Yes, understood? Written also, tell me, understood to okay? Did you write it down? Okay, good. Now, let us go for group number 10. I am writing the elements here. Tell me the symbol of the element Ni. Ni. Nitrogen somebody is writing. Raj Shekhar, what happened there, beta? Do not give me heart attacks like that. Ni is nickel. Pd is for palladium. Pt is for platinum. And Ds is for dermstatium. Okay. So let us write down that here. Nickel. You are having here palladium. You are having here platinum. And here you are having here dermstatium or dermstatium. Okay. Now the thing is, you can remember this by assuming that nickel, palladium, platinum. Normally these three are used as kind of catalyst in hydrogenation. Normally you'll read later on. Or else, so you are remember that nickel, palladium, platinum, they are basically three friends, and they have decided to make a trip to Dharamshala or else Darmstadt itself. Okay. And you can also remember it according to the alphabetic order. Are you able to see N? After N comes P. When first letter is same, then go for the next letter. D comes earlier than T. Are you able to understand here? These are three friends here. These three friends. And follow the alphabetic order here. Three friends in alphabetic order. And where are they present? These friends are going to Dharamshala, or else Darmstadt also you can write down. They are going to Darmstadt. Able to understand here? Will you be able to remember the mnemonic? Group 10. And you are having here 10. Group 10 and thus in Hindi is actually, kind of 10 only. So thus and 10. So Dharamshala is here, or else Darmstadt you can remember. Here you can remember, beta, I told you that nickel, palladium, platinum, you will definitely come across later on that they are basically used in catalyst, okay? Used as catalyst. So the thing is, imagine that these are three friends who happen to visit to Darmstadt or else Dharamshala, whichever place you like, you can write down, okay? Now the thing is to remember which one comes earlier in this particular, kind of vertical column. You can remember basically the first, like alphabetic order. N comes earlier in the alphabetic order, so nickel is first. Then you are having palladium and platinum, but first letter is same. Then how do you judge? You judge by the next letter, which is D and T. So D will be like earlier in the alphabetic order now, so it is coming first there. I hope it is clear. Suryansh, your vase, no? Understood here, everyone? And purposely I have given the name of the place at Darmstadt so that you remember the symbol name also, that is Darmstadtium. Did we finish writing also? Did we finish writing? Group 10. Yeah, tell me the name of the elements here. Cu stands for copper. Ag stands for silver. Here itself I'll ask you that Ag, why the symbol is Ag? What is the Latin name of silver? What is the Latin name of silver? What is the Latin name of silver? Argentum. Very good, Hanisha. So you are having then Au is for gold and Rg is for roentgenium. So here I am writing copper, silver, gold, and then you are having here roentgenium. Now here to remember this 11th group, it's very simple. Imagine that all these elements are arranged in the increasing order of their prices. Copper, then more costlier is silver, more costlier is gold, and you can remember Rg as rose gold. Are you able to understand here, mnemonic? This is copper, silver, Au. This I am writing this as rose gold. So something on top of gold, so it will be more costlier. So I'll write down here elements arranged in increasing order of their cost. They are arranged in the increasing order of their cost. Right? Did we understand here mnemonic? How to go about it? Copper, Ag, Au, rose gold. They are arranged in the increasing order of their prices you can think of. Copper, then more costlier is silver, then more costlier is gold, and then more costlier is rose gold. Rg I have written just like that as rose gold. Kindly note it down, make a note of it, and once you are done, kindly type done in that chat box. Kindly type done if at all you are done there, Vitam. Yeah, good. Now, let us go for the next group here, which is group 12. Tell me the symbol of the elements here. Zn is for zinc. Cd is for cadmium. Hg is for mercury. Good. And Cn is for copernicium. So that's what we are going to write down. Zinc. Then you are having here cadmium. Then you are having here mercury. And then you are having here copernicium. Okay. Now the mnemonic to remember this is, nowadays, it is very difficult to find very pure things actually. Everywhere there is adulteration, majority of the places. In milk also they'll be putting some chemicals, right? In chili powder they'll be putting red brick powder. So there are, many adulteration people have come up with. That means to find anything pure is a very heavier task there. Now here, how would you remember this particular group 12 is? So you happen to have, you love, generally, people love Cadbury's and their cone, ice cream. So the thing is, that is also not left without adulteration. Like, very common example which I would like to quote is, everybody loves Maggie, right? But there is lead content which is present there, which is harmful for us, right? So that is the kind, I do not know what is the lead doing there, right? So the thing is, that is what is the adulteration, means that particular thing is not required, still it is present there, which could be harmful for the persons who are consuming it. So here we can remember like this: in your Cadbury and in your ice cream cone, in Cadbury what is there? Zinc is present. In your cone what is present? That is mercury, right? Not in reality, but just to remember. Okay, otherwise next time you'll go and question people here. So zinc in Cadbury and mercury in cone. Able to follow this, everyone? Yes, Lakshmi, that is correct. Mercury latent name is hydrogenum, which I've asked you earlier. Yes, Vallabha, whatever is your mnemonic, beta, fine, you can follow that. I'm not asking anybody to, kind of change your mnemonic. You are comfortable with your mnemonic, which you know. At the end of the day, only purpose of giving you these mnemonics is so that you remember the symbol of the elements perfectly. That's what is the only prime concern here, nothing more than that. And I absolutely encourage creativity at the student's end. Are we done writing here? So we have actually finished all the D block elements vertically down, and all the D block elements were present in, basically, from which group to which group? Do you remember? I have told you about that. Your D block elements are present from which group to which group? Yesterday only I have told you that. Which group number, beta? From where we have started writing vertically down? Revati is very correct there, 3 to 12. Hai? Surya also correct, na? Mahi, yeah, many people are correct there, 3 to 12. So we are done writing 3 to 12. Now there is one more entire period which we have to remember. That is the 6th period, and after that your periodic table, including SPD, will be at least clear there. So let us write down here for 6th period. Horizontally we are writing, Period is anyhow horizontal only. So for 6th period, what is the mnemonic for? Including all the newer elements will also come there, right? And I'm writing the elements here first. Then the list is not over here. Okay. Now you might be thinking that, kind of sixth period here. So it is having here your 18 elements excluding your F block elements there, right? So now the thing is, I'm talking about this horizontal one. Okay. Now this, how would you remember? First of all, one row we are going to take it up. And you tell me the name of the elements here first. Chalo. Tell me for the first one, what are the names here? FR stands for francium. Very good. So I'm going to write down that here. That is francium. Then RA stands for RA. It's radium. Good. It's radium. Then AC stands for what? Actinium. Very good. Actinium. RF stands for RF. All of you know now. That's the reason I'm asking you. Good. Rutherfordium. Then DB is for, and it's good to see that people are sitting with so much concentration here. Very good. That is dubnium. Then you tell me here SG. SG. Seaborgium. Very good. Seaborgium. Then BH. BH is for borium. Then HS. Very good. Hassium. Then next, meitnerium. Very good. So this is meitnerium. And DS is for? Yes. Here I think by mistake I have written 6 here. It is 7th period, beta. Last period we are talking about. Yes. Satya, thank you there, beta. Right? It's 7th period which we are writing. All of you do that. 7th period we are writing 7th period horizontally, not 6th period. Write down 7th period, beta, everyone. Okay. Then you are having here dumstatium. Okay. Dumstatium. Okay. Now the thing is, before we proceed for the other ones, actually this entire one is consisting of 18 elements. So what I'm going to do is break this into 2 mnemonics here, right? And that too, it is somehow related. And I hope all of you, yes, we will go for the symbol later on. For a while, you wait for it, okay? Because there are so many elements, one continuous one will not, kind of work out. I have made, kind of 2 relatable mnemonic here. And I hope everybody has done here writing 7th period, right? Now, the thing is here, we are going to see here, imagine that, kind of, there are like, normally how many of you listen to radio FM? Tell me. How many of you listen to radio FM? FM radio, do we listen or not? We listen, right? So now the thing is, normally on that FM radio, what you will be getting, sometimes some kind of entertainment, some kind of, news on the traffic, or sometimes some important news you will be getting. So same way, we are not talking about the radio FM in India, we are talking about a French radio FM, okay? A radio FM which is situated in France, okay? Now here in this case, what we are going to do is, here you remember that on this radio FM which is playing out in France, which we are calling it as French radio FM, they are actually telling you 2 news here, right? One is about the Rutherford and the other one is about the Roger Federer, okay? So now here, what is the news here? So what they are going to write down here, one news you already know. Any kind of viral news only will be there. One news you already know, that while teaching you about 6th period, do you remember I have told you one mnemonic that actually Rutherford dubbed a song behind his metro in Darmstadtium. and one rose gold coin. Remember that. Now you forget about rose gold coin. Simply the fact is, Rutherford being a kind of a nerdy scientist, people do not expect any kind of music or something from that person, but he has actually composed a song or basically dubbed a song. So that's one is the first news there on that. Okay. So we are going to write down French radio FM. In that there are two news. Out of that, one is actually Rutherford dubbed song behind his metro. Where is his metro? In Darmstadtium. Darmstadtium. So please write it down here, everyone. Okay? Write down everyone here. Vasant, you have typed a message there, beta. I hope you are there. Since I'm in the teaching mode, I hope you are also doing good there. Please write it down. I hope you understood the mnemonic. This is for entire 7th period. I'm telling that in 7th period, you have to remember the mnemonic like two news which is running on basically this radio FM. Then what for you are listening the lecture now, being in AIMS now? It's better you should read your books now, beta. This periodic table and everything you have already learnt. Written, everyone? And those who don't know Vasant, who is here, he has cracked his NEET examination and he is our previous student, and one of the very wonderful student. And now he is in AIMS, right? So we are really proud of him. And if you people also study nicely, you people can also make all of us proud, right? Okay, now let us come back to the mnemonic part here. Now, the other thing which you have to now tell me here, the name of the elements. Tell me, Rg is for Roentgenium. Then Cn is for Copernicium. Then NH is for Nihonium. Fl is for Flerovium. Then Moscovium. Then here you are having Livermorium. This is Tennessee. Then Oganesson. First, write down the name of the elements here, all of you. Write down the name of the elements. Did we write down the name of the elements here? I'll again repeat here the name of the element because few of them are new here, especially from this one. NH is for Nihonium. Nihonium. Fl is for Flerovium. Okay. MC is for Moscovium. Moscovium. Okay. LV is for livermorium. LV is for livermorium. Then TS is for tenacini. Tenacini, right? Then you are having here OG for oganescent. OG is for oganescent. Okay. Now the thing is, I told you on that French radio FM, there was one news which was running. Now the other news. How many of you know Roger Federer? How many of you know Roger Federer? How many of you follow the game of tennis? How many of you people follow the game of tennis there? Roger Federer. He is a very well-known personality, Roger Federer, right? So the thing is, he is a Swiss player who is, kind of gifted also, we can say, in tennis. And Sachin Tendulkar is a fan of actually Roger Federer, okay? So now he lives in Switzerland, okay? Now the thing is, we normally as Indians generally love our tea and coffee, okay? So we are even not leaving Roger Federer also, we are not leaving anything to even pity on Roger Federer. What we are saying, poor Roger Federer, he can never have the flavor of masala chai. Why? Because the thing is, he lives in Tennessee and you are saying, oh God, that is such a big thing. He has never tasted tea or coffee in his life there. Or in fact, he might have tasted coffee, but not tea. So you are kind of getting, feeling pity on him. So that's what is the mnemonic here, which I'm going to write down. Roger. And when I'm writing Roger, I'm referring to Roger Federer. Okay? Can never have. So you're having N and H. Can never have flavor. Right? Flavor FL there. Flavor of what? Masala chai. Masala chai. So M and C symbol there. Why? As he lives. As he, I am writing here in the bracket so that it makes sense there. As he lives in Tennessee. Right? Oh God, you are pitting on him also. OG. Do you understand the mnemonic here? That's good, Sashi. We should always, have some sports. We should play. Nowadays, generation is more hooked to the mobile, virtual friends, virtual world. And we are losing a lot on our health. It's good that if you play tennis, it could be any game people should play so that they can keep themselves healthy. Did we understand the mnemonic here, beta? Everyone. So you should remember the 7th period entirely we are writing, and I have broken that into 2 parts there. Starting from French radio. On that French radio FM, there are 2 news which are being viral. One is actually Rutherford dubbed a song behind his metro in Darmstadt. And the second one, people are, kind of pitting on whom? On Roger Federer, who has achieved so many things in his own life, right? So they are saying Roger Federer, he can never have. Never have means N and H symbol will be for nihonium, right? And here before we proceed further, I'll tell you NH is name. This nihonium name is based upon a place in, like Nihon means Japan. From there it has been taken because this was synthesized in one of the lab in Japan, okay? Then here Flerov was one scientist, okay, based on his name. Then Moscovium, name of the place there, right? Moscow. Livermorium, based on the scientist there, Tennessee, based upon the name of basically place where that lab is situated, where people worked upon it. Then you are having Oganescent, again based upon the name of the scientist there. Livermorium is also based upon one of the lab, that is one of the lab in USA, right? So based upon that here. So Nihonium, again Nihon means Japan, from based on that. Flerovium, Flerov for the scientist there. Moscovium, name of the place there. Livermorium, again name of the place, right? Then Tennessee, name of the place. Oganescent, name of the scientist there. I hope it is clear to everyone. Please revise this everything whatever has been taught to you in today's class, right? Then tomorrow we'll have again, kind of a quick revision like the way I always ask you. And I hope this session was, kind of, Pranati, that is wrong, beta. I hope this session was kind of beneficial for you, please go through it. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.